Hello, ladies and gentlemen and little goblins. Let's go over this deck because I'm kind of interested. So this is a Dragonmaid, almost Dragon Link type deck that this person has hit Diamond 5 with. And we're going to test the deck out ourselves. And they left their own player ID to see some replays that they left. So it'd be kind of interesting to see what they're doing with this deck and to see how the deck performs. I wanted to do this because I know a lot of people use this website, and I think it's a good idea to just say, hey, is this deck actually good? Should you guys copy it? Because I think there's a lot of misleading stuff on these little articles they put here. So glaring problems I see with the list, honestly, is it still relies heavily on Dragonmaid, which again gets countered pretty easily. It runs the adventure package, which is awkward with Dragonmaids because obviously you can't use the normal summon effect. And the last thing I'm going to say is there's really only one way you can really go into True King of all Calamities, and I think it just costs too much resources to do so. And the real only way you can do it, well, there's two ways. The first way is you have Romulus on the field and you have Mardark in hand, and then you activate, let's say you go into Pisty, that will activate Romulus's effect to special summon Mardark, and then you eventually go into Almarduke, and then you use both of those cards to go into Calamities. The second way is to go into Heretical Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, and then go into Pisty and Striker Dragon, and then tribute them all to World Chalice, Almarduke, and that will trigger Heretical Seal's effect to special summon Mardark, and then you could go that way too. But again, I think that is egregious. I think that's too many resources to use to go into one card, because you have decks like Virtual World that can go into True King of all Calamities much easier. There's so many other decks that can go into this card so much easier and have a much stronger end board. But typically the end board that they say that you can end on is a Heretical Seal with a Verte and DPE, or Heretical Seal. Occasionally you have a Heretical Seal Shio and DPE, or you'll have Shio, True King, and DPE. Well, we're going to put it to the test as well, but we're also going to look at his replays to see what's going on. So, further ado, let's go through it. Hello, everyone. This is the first game that we're going to be showing from Fission, and he has a pretty solid hand, I would say. Having Black Metal Dragon is ideal to open up with. He's going to go into that Striker Dragon, mainly to just get another Darkness Metal. And there he's going to combo off. He's most likely going to be going into Dracunity. That way he can discard this Tidying. It'll help him go into more combos. He's probably going to get Nurse with the Send. Oh, he actually doesn't go Nurse. He ends up going... Oh, because I guess he had Hospitality, so he doesn't need to, because now he can send Nurse. Yeah, there we go. Tidying will grab that Nurse, and it'll be able to special summon all three. Now, here we go into Pisty. So this is where this person's going to combo off here. We'll see what end board they decide to go with. They usually say that the end board they like going with is the Heretical Seal with the DPE. So here comes Anaconda. He's going to grab Red Eye. Okay, so that's actually a pretty strong board. That's actually not that bad. Let's see if Leah can do shit to this. Or are we just sitting pretty? And then he activates the Max C. I guess it's not bad doing it right in the opener, because if they had a Kaiju, you want to draw at least from it. So here comes Eldritch. They're going to suck up that Eldritch, and now he's going to go popping. This Eldritch player is in a real rough spot now. I'm not even going to lie. So Dogmatica Return is going to hit that Darkness Metal, which kind of stinks. And then the Elder Natas went to the graveyard. And that's going to hit that. Okay. So there's nothing to hit off of the black metal. That's why they didn't go off. So he's going to draw 2. Pretty good 2 to draw, because now he can send Tidying. And it looks like he's just going to OTKO him by going... Oh, shit. Never mind. You got Solemned. Oh, he could still die very easily. Yeah, he's dead. He's 100% dead. You just lost 4k life points. It's like, what? Nice. Okay, that was a good game. I'm not going to lie. That was a pretty impressive showing. All right, we're here for game 2. And I do want to mention that the where he posted it, he said he posted it July 31st, which is the end of the season. So, I mean, that's kind of rough, I would say. That kind of means that, like, he's playing against people who don't give a shit at this point. You know what I mean? So, this person's about to get ashed. Let's see. He's got some action now. But it looks like this guy's just going to try and play through this Maxi, which is kind of interesting, to be honest. The Elder Natas is going to hit that cross out. It wouldn't have been a bad idea to just use the cross out to try and thin out the deck right there. But you're going to have to get Maxi'd yourself. Which is unfortunate, is what I'm going to tell you. So, not much you can do about it. So he's not going to activate the Faithful. I guess Maxi is definitely worth a lot more in this situation. Now getting this Draco back's another card he could use for the droplet. Let's see what when he actually... Okay, so he's going to go for the Maxi here. Dude, every time I go for Maxi, how come every single time I go for Maxi, that shit gets called by the Graved? Or cross-outed? Anyone else experience that? They just get called by the Grave or cross-outed every single time they use it. It feels like it's not even a pointful card. But it still is because they have to use a card to do it. Alright. So we get dropleted. I can see why this guy's name is the most hated. Kind of tilting. Alright, Herald of Ultimateness. Well, we got an answer for that. Ooh. This is why you always gotta watch where you're placing your cards. Always watch where you're placing them. Because that Relinquish Enema definitely does not feel good to deal with. Ooh. Oh no. Does he have Eva in the grave? Oh, he does. He does have Eva. He just discarded it. That Ash is huge. My goodness, that Ash huge. What is happening? Okay, Access Code Talker. This man didn't even want to climb. He's just like, nah. We putting this man out. Wow, he really wanted to defend his life points. It's not like he was going to kill him. I guess it really didn't matter. Very good follow-up coming from Fission, though. Okay, so this is Garduke. Tidying's going to bring back Dragonmaid. Dragonmaid can grab Exchange Over. I'm kind of curious what he does here, because it does have to get over a big body. But this shouldn't be an issue for him to link climb out of this, right? Okay, there's Romulus. Romulus, you can discard Draco back. Kind of pointless now, right? Either that or Changeover. Oh, he's going for the Gram. Okay. Alrighty, well, it's gonna be lights out for this guy. Jesus. Well, Mardark got some use being fusion material. Other than that, I still think the card is absolutely pointless to have in the deck. And I think I don't think True King of Calamity is really worth it. If I'm being completely honest. I just don't like in what situation would you want to go True King? Like, you can end on a True King, or you can end on a board that has much better follow-up. Because he has to spend all his resources to go True King, usually. Alright. This is the third game for Fission. Again, pretty decent start. He gets ashed. So the decent start goes downhill. But he'll still be able to do a lot because he has the Darkness Metal. So he's going to go Striker. And then he's most likely going to summon this Parlor. Yep, there goes the Tidying. He's going to go Romulus. So he's going to go that DPE play. So this is one of the problems I have with the deck. So this is fine. Yeah, you're playing through an Ash. But dude, if this guy had one other hand trap, which dude, every game I ever play, doesn't matter what deck I'm playing, they always have like multiple hand traps in their hand. So if they have this one other hand trap, like, kind of screwed. But let's see what they're going to do here. Pissy's going to bring back Striker. They're going to go in Heavenly, and now they're going to go into DPE. So like I said, this is his bread and butter. He likes going into this because he's a dirty little gremlin. Again, bad play. I mean, it's DPE, so you can pop himself, but bad placement. Place in this corner or this corner. It's not good placement. So, terraforming. Okay, and then there comes the Regeki. So, what is he going to do? Pop the Verte back? Or pop the Ravine? Yeah. So, he's going to... Oh, dude, that animation's kind of clean. That ain't bad. The first time you're seeing that animation. Ooh. You're lucky there's no 3. But the banish is still really annoying. Alright, he's popping off. He should be able to... Okay, never mind. DDD is a cuck. Well, you got double Ash. And, dude, wow, that's a crazy fucking... 3 spells exactly into Mobilize. Pretty fucking nutty, dude. This guy got lucky as shit. I'm actually intrigued how the hell you get out of this now. She's like, oh, he's gonna go Kogori. So he's either gonna go Kogori, get Mobilize, activate it to get a anchor. Okay, so he's gonna do that. Wait, why? He doesn't get Widow Anchor? I am confused. What is happening? What the fuck did I just watch? No, we really need to talk about that. This is what I'm talking about. This is one of the games. Like, what in the hell did that Sky Striker... That Sky Striker player had literally the best opening hand against him. And the person just fumbled the most horrific fumble I've ever seen in my life. All they had to do was get Kogori, pick up Mobilize, and go to Shizuku. Or get Kogori, right? Go into Mobilize, activate Mobilize, grab Widow Anchor, and go into Shizuku and pass with Widow Anchor face down. But instead, this person does whatever this is. Go into access code talker, main phase 2. My goodness, why can't I find opponents like this? Why can't I? Alrighty. Well, Effect Veiler coming out. But he's doing that for drawing 2. Well, that's a psychopath play. But it seems to work out because now he's getting the chamber. Now he's going to be able to combo off. Probably go into an access code himself. But let's see. Yep. There we go. Nightmare Unicorn. Into access code talker. I mean, these main phase 2 access codes. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. And then he's gonna have priority, so he's gonna be able to pop and then attack over. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is kind of GG. Oh my gosh, I don't understand how you fumble the bag that bad. Yep, he can't respond to it. Nice, good job. This person doesn't have to brutalize him this much. He has Destrudo in this game. I think he ended up taking that out. Maybe not deemed necessary for the brutalization that is this game. Okay, you don't have to do this much. Just enter battle phase and attack. Thank you. All right, guys, here we go. My first game with the deck, and let's see how spicy it is. Actually, I'm pretty excited. So I'm gonna play right, cause right is right. Things are going pretty good for me. I got a pretty good opener, in my opinion. We get Ash Blossomed. Okay, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Kind of annoying, but not the end. We can still combo off. That'll get us our Metal Dragon. We can go into Parlor. And, oh, so he has Imperm. See what I was talking about? Like how when I play things, my opponent has 2 hand traps every fucking game. Well, we go into Verte, and we get in the beard. So, well, I thought this deck was good, but this is the reality of playing this game. I did this just to be petty at this point with this Draco back. I was kind of tilted, not going to lie. Then he Lightning Storms my Draco back, which again, doesn't feel too good. Oh, this Mardark. Oh, this is a good card. How can I summon this? Oh, wait, I can't? Except for only like 2 ways in the entire deck. Oh, that's not that good. Oh, Nearmar Network. Goodbye. Well, that's when your boy plays the game. Alrighty, we're in game 2. We're getting another chance because we can't just play a game and then concede, right? Alright, we're playing against Sword Soul. I don't like this one. Moye, though, he has no answer to the Max C for once in my life. Spin's gonna go into Yugioh. We have a bunch of hand traps. We draw double Fusion Destiny, because why not, right? I wish I drew 7 of them. Wish I drew all 7 of them in my deck. So he's going to go for the Protoss, and we're not letting that happen. I would rather Ash that. Stop that. Alright, so Tora's a smelly loser. They're playing Sword Soul, so we're going to have to teach them the way of the rights. So this is my problem. Now, what is Dragonmaids doing here? Besides just looking pretty, right? You're not really doing anything. I guess Yugioh used the negate on a card that can't even activate their ability. So that's pretty cool. Um, but like I said, it's like actually just pointless here. And I'm just beating their ass right now with Destiny Hero and Adventure. This has nothing to do with Dragonmaid. You know? In here, I just pop this because there's no... I don't have lethal on board anyway. I might as well just attack. Go for as much damage as possible. And for anyone saying, oh, you could have gone to Romulus and do all this other stuff, I think it's just better to have the negate on board and then Tor concedes. Well, that wasn't that interesting, was it? All right, we're going to do one more of these, and then we're going to go to a recap and see how the deck performed overall over the course of, I think, around 30 games we did. So there's Water Enchantress. Doing some big things here. We're real heroic here with this Water Enchantress. So far, so good. Haven't been hand trapped. Liking that. I mean, let's speed through this because, I mean, we all know how this works. Alright, we can go to our opponent's turn. They're playing Tri-Brigade. I'm not even going to say they smell because I feel like not many people play Tri-Brigade anymore. Ever since the nerf to the Fractal to 2. Like, semi-limiting it, which isn't even that big of a semi-limit. I still think the deck's good. So he's gonna Almirage to protect it. It's still gonna get negated though, which is all we care about. I thought he was gonna have a follow-up because he hasn't normal summoned technically. Or has he? No, he has normal summon. Never mind. I'm an idiot. He normal summoned Kit. Alright, so he's gonna go. I'm gonna go to Striker Dragon, and I'm gonna combo off a little here. Bring back that Dragonmaid, get that changeover. Now, I actually messed up here. So, if you want to tell me how I messed up, I mean, the big mess up, honestly, is just I should have Foolish Burial. I could have put Nurse in the graveyard. And he doesn't run Foolish Burial in the list. I decided to just put it in there because it just makes sense. But I should have put Nurse in the graveyard. And putting Nurse in the graveyard, I could have special summoned both of them. And I could have had a... I could have gone for lethal, I think. I'm pretty like 99% sure I could have just killed him this turn. But let's see what I actually end up doing. So we discard the changeover because the changeover we can bounce to hand, and we're actually looking to go into Yugioh anyway. So that's what we're gonna do. But like I said, I'm pretty positive we could have just went for lethal here. And look at that. He's just gonna take a buttload. Yeah, he's at 17. We 100% could have killed him this turn. Fucking little, dude, I hate when people do this with their name. It's so stupid. And if you do this with your name and you watch me and you're subscribed, you're awesome. I take that back. But if you're not subscribed, you're stupid. So we're just gonna negate this. And the only reason to negate this is because we have another negate. And bada bing, bada boom, and let's go to the recap. All right, guys, we're here at the recap, and let's go over the deck. Now, you're going to notice I am missing a card. I am missing the Ultra Rare Dragonmaid card. Do not hate me. I didn't feel like crafting it. Especially with the patch coming out, I need all the materials I can get. So, what would I rate this deck out of 10? I'm going to get that right off the bat because a lot of people like hearing that. I'd rate it a 6.5 out of 10. I would rate this in the garbage tier. So it's just not very good. You have too much stuff going on. A lot of stuff don't work together. And normally I don't really mind the Venture package with DPE, even though it's kind of annoying because it's like a way to make any deck like okay. Because they're very strong cards. So you just throw this in any shitty deck. Like you just show this in any deck. And the deck's going to be a little better, right? But the Adventure package actually makes it a bit awkward with Dragonmaids. And like Fission said themselves, I don't think they were like too serious when they made this deck. It just goes to show, I want you guys to really look into the details when you look to make a deck. Because it's expensive buying these cards, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have all the time in the world to just like farm new accounts. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure you guys don't waste your materials and stuff on making decks that you're gonna regret. Uh, uh, so I will say, I think this deck is redeemable. I think we can make a Dragonmaid deck work, but I think the way we make it work is by making it more Dragon Link, where we are using the Rocket package to enhance the capabilities of popping off. And I just get rid of this True King of all calamities. It's so bad. Like, it's so bad in this deck. There's other decks that make it do it so much better. There's no point having it. Like, the off chance you have like a brick in the deck that's just so bad to have in hand most of the time. Because most of the time, like think about the plays that you could do. You can make a True King of all calamities, right? Or you could make a Heavenly Sphere DPE. I think Heavenly Sphere DPE is on par with True King, right? I mean, or better, because I mean, in some situations it's a lot better because it gives you follow up for the next turn, and if your opponent has Kaiju, they can only take out the DPE. They can't take out the Heavenly Sphere. So, whereas the True King of all calamities, yes, it shuts down their turn for the one turn, but if they have a Kaiju, you have no follow up. You just spent all your cards to do that. So I think it's just not worth it in the deck. I do like the Pisty play. Like, it's good, but I mean, it's been around for a while. You know what I mean? I think the strong points of the deck is the Black Metal Dragon. That whole package is part of the stronger part of the deck. The Dragonmaids, they're all right inside the deck. Small Worlds, I feel like they're kind of awkward in the deck. Kind of meh. I personally wouldn't probably put them in the deck. But yeah, I think the only way to salvage this deck is to go with Rocket Link, the Rocket package. But we're gonna see. We're gonna take our hand at doing this our way when Boral and Dragon gets released, so we have a big boss monster to go into. I'm pretty excited about that, and that should be a future video coming up. Hopefully it comes out in the patch. So let me know if you guys like me doing reviews on decks that are on the Master Duel Meta website, because this website's kind of deceiving, because you have all these people who say, oh yeah, I hit D1, oh I hit D1, and like a lot of them, like, it's a little skeptical. Did they actually hit D1? I don't know. It's a little skeptical. So let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Give me a like if you liked the video. And we're going to be getting ready. We're going to be spitfiring a lot of content coming up with the new patch coming out. So stay tuned. Bye.